Hello, hello, hey, sweet people, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. My name is Foster. I'm your host, and I'm here with your other host, Alexia.
Thank you, Foster. How are you today?
I can't complain. Can't complain. How are you doing?
I'm just fine. Thank you.
Okay, are you excited? Please go ahead.
Yes. Before we start, I didn't tell you, but one of our plants that you're going to meet someday, I hope soon enough, it's growing mushrooms.
Okay, so Alexia and I are starting to record a podcast, and she says, wait,
Because I just
I
look at
forgot
it.
to tell you, one of your new plants is now growing mushrooms.
Yes.
So are these like the mushrooms you eat?
No.
Are these the mushrooms that make you, the fun ones?
Also, no.
Okay.
Also, no. But I was so impressed with it because I took it today to water and then I saw a lot of mini mushrooms. So cute. And then I sent the plant place an email saying, is my plant gonna be killed? What should I do? And they are like, no, that's fine. You don't have to do anything. They are like in the soil and they won't do any harm for you or the plant. So that's fine.
Okay. Some good friendly mushrooms.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's it.
Okay, that's great. Totally off topic for the episode, but cool. So this week on the show, we are talking about cognitive bias. So if you did not listen to the first episode in this series, I recommend that you just start with the first episode so things are a little bit more clear. But we are talking about cognitive biases. These are just ways of not thinking clearly. Why do we make mistakes when we are making decisions? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday we talked about the anchor bias. And today, Alexia, I wanted to talk about what we call the availability bias.
I've availability.
Yeah,
I think we should start with this pronunciation.
that's a great idea. So, availability, a lot of these words with like ility at the end can be quite difficult for people. So, what I recommend is start with the root of the word. So, in this case, we have available.
Do we say the L, available or available?
You say the L, available.
Really? For I think during all my life I've been saying available without the L.
Perhaps, yeah. That's incorrect. Available.
Okay, are you available right now? That's so weird.
Perfect. Available. And now try to add the ility. Availability.
Availability.
Yes, this is what we call a multi-stressed word. So we have availability.
Availability.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Do you know what availability means?
Yeah, like you're free to do something.
Exactly. Você está disponível.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so the availability bias essentially means that people believe the information that is the most available to them, or the information that they listen to the most, or the information that is easiest for them to receive.
And to believe.
Exactly. So, a classic example of availability bias is the issue of terrorism. So, as you know, especially in the US, but in most of the world, everyone is always freaking out about terrorism. The idea that a terrorist is going to blow up your house is super scary, and people hear about this all the time, and they are very, very scared about this, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So the availability bias is saying the only reason you are scared of terrorism is because that information is super available to you. You hear about it on the news all the time. You read about it. Everyone is talking about it. So it seems very, very likely. It seems very probable, when in reality, it is very unlikely and probably not going to happen.
It's interesting because I think that during this week or last week, I don't remember, I was talking to my dad about the news, right? And how the news are giving us the
The
information.
news
Is giving, no, but I'm talking about all the different, it's always is, that's true. The news is
Mhm.
giving us the information about everything. And my dad was telling me that when he was younger, he didn't have any of that. Like, he didn't know about terrorism, about, I don't know,
terrorism.
terrorism.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Let's start with the root word, terror.
Terror.
Okay, let's start with just the first syllable. Tear.
Tear.
Perfect. Now let's add an extra just like mother. Terror. Now terrorism.
Terrorism.
Okay, repeat with me. Ism.
Meu Deus. Ism. Como é que é?
Ism. Perfect. Ism. Now say Now say ism.
Ism.
Okay, say that 3 times. Ism. Ism. Ism.
Ism.
Okay, now let's try it all together. Terrorism.
Terrorism.
That was pretty good.
So hard.
It sounds like we are chanting in support of like
Oh my
terrorism.
God. The NSA? They're gonna
National
listen.
Security
And
Agency.
they're gonna listen to us. Hey guys, we are just making sure that everyone knows how to pronounce it correctly. Don't worry.
It's like saying bomb on an airplane.
And then I was like that. Of course, they didn't know about that because imagine nowadays we are 24/7 online.
24/7.
24/7 online, knowing everything that happens everywhere in the world because of the internet, because of the technology nowadays. And during your teenage days, you didn't have that. So, of course, you didn't know that. You didn't know a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure that they used to happen a lot as well.
Yeah. Having more access and easier access to information obviously is a good thing, but it does make us much more susceptible to different biases. Because in the past, if you wanted to learn about something, you had to find books and read books. You could not just say, okay, I heard this person on TV saying this, so this is what I believe now. But returning to the terrorism example, most people, let's say 95% of people, are very, very worried about terrorism. They're very scared about it. But here are a couple of fun facts for you, Alexia. You are 55 times more likely to die from a TV falling on top of you than you are dying from a terrorist.
That's crazy,
Alexia
right?
looked at her TV and was thinking, I don't think my TV can kill me. We have a small TV.
And the way that it's on the wall, that's fine. Super secure.
Yeah, but think about every time you're watching TV. What if you were as scared about the TV falling on top of you as you were about terrorists?
Oh
You
my
would
God.
never watch TV.
No.
Okay, another fun fact. You are much more likely to die from a cow. So
Well, that I
cows,
know. My great uncle died because of a cow. I told you that.
yeah, technically a bull.
Uh, I think it's the same here with this example.
Cows are friendly, and bulls can be a little bit more aggressive sometimes, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you think about, okay, am I going to die from a cow today? Is a cow going to kill me?
No.
Probably not. Are you going to die from a terrorist attack today? That's less likely than a cow.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Cows are so sweet. They're like big dogs. They're so sweet.
Okay. Sure. So do you think you understand the availability bias?
I do because my fear of airplanes is just like that.
Okay. So can you explain your fear of airplanes to me in the context of the availability bias?
I think that the airplane is going to crash. And I
Why do you
know
think that?
because I'm not in control, I can see what the pilots are doing, and I have no idea how an airplane works. So that's why.
Right. So I would suggest that one of the big reasons why you are afraid of flying, number one, it can be scary getting on a plane in the air, that kind of thing. But every time there's a plane crash, we read about it, we see about it in the news, we think about the people that died. It is really scary, right? It's something that is very available to us. But on the other hand, with car crashes, people die every day in every city in the world, just in the most normal car crashes all of the time. But for whatever reason, that's not news. That information is not readily available to us. So when we get in the car, we don't have a panic attack every time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know. And I know that my fear is. It's not ridiculous because I wouldn't say that a fear is ridiculous at all. Um, but yeah, I do understand that. The problem is processing it and make it like real for me, you know?
Exactly. And this is what thinking about cognitive biases really helps you do, because you can say, I have an irrational fear of flying. I get super scared when I fly. Why do I get scared when I fly? And then if you think about, okay, it's a lot more likely that a cow is going to kill me today than this plane is going to crash, then you can start to recognize, okay, either I'm going to avoid cows the rest of my life, or this plane is pretty safe.
Okay.
Unless there is a cow on the plane, then you're in trouble.
Oh, imagine a baby cow traveling. Poor girl.
or guy. We don't know.
Não. Boi. Como é que se chama boi?
Boy, cow. Yeah, I guess a boy cow would be a bull.
So.
I don't know.
No, but like touro is one of the one with the chifre.
Yeah, that's a bull. Yeah. I don't know how we call female and male cows. Okay, some of our cognitive biases are on full display right now, so I think that's a good place to end for today. But we will be back tomorrow talking about more cognitive mistakes that we make. And yeah, that's it.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Foster.
Okay, see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.